Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where did it go? Okay, that's fine. All right, I can let people in, but all right, I guess I'll just go without the court reporter, but that makes me upset. And we don't like it when I'm upset, do we?
Do we not have one today?
Sorry? We do not have a court reporter.
Can you put me as co-host, please? Thank you.
Good morning.
Hello, sir. Go ahead. It's too loud out there. Okay.
Okay. Looks like we're all in. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to County Court 9. We're
morning.
going to call the docket in order of appearance of the attorneys. I'm going to ask everyone, please stay muted while Deputy Butler makes his announcement. Thank you.
Morning, everyone. Welcome to County Court 9. The Honorable Judge Gloria Saldaña presiding. May I remind everybody that you are in actual court. Please conduct yourselves as if you were in the courtroom. Remove all hats. Do not drive. If you are driving, pull your vehicle over for that safety of others and yours. If you must eat or drink, disable your video. Please go to a background that is conducive to being in court. Attorneys and clients, if you are in a breakout room and you return to the forum, please stay muted. The judge will recognize you, then you can make your announcements. Thank you. Have a good morning.
Thank you, Deputy Butler. All right, so we are having technical problems this morning, but beyond that, I do not have a court reporter and I rely a great deal on my record. So we're going to slow down the pace this morning because I'm going to make my notes and I will not have that back up.
Excuse me, Judge.
To be able to refer to the record. So the first person I'm going to call on is Johnny Cisneros.
Excuse me, Judge. Do you see me, Yvette Mendez? I'm the court reporter.
All
with
right,
the
I'll come
headset.
back to Mr. Cisneros. John Perez.
Good morning, Your Honor. I didn't want to interrupt the
Oh,
lady.
there's Mr. Cisneros. Did you, are you unmuted now, Mr.
go ahead.
Cisneros?
I'm unmuted, Your Honor.
Okay, who is your client and what is the cause number?
Vincent Rojas and, oh my goodness, the cause number, let me give it to you.
Judge, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I am your
Is
court
Mendez,
reporter,
is
Yvette
it-
Mendez.
Is that who's calling me?
Yes,
Yvette
Judge.
Mendez.
I need the phone.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I'm sorry we didn't recognize you. Let me let you make you a co-host, okay? Thank you, Ms. Let me see.
And Your Honor, can you put me as co-host, Aleida Castillo?
I did it first thing, so I guess it didn't take. Let me do it again. Okay. And Aleda, we'll try it again.
And you see me, Judge,
Okay.
right? Yvette Mendez, I'm the court reporter,
I see it.
right up
Yes.
top. Okay,
Yes.
so you do have a court reporter.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we were frantically trying to get a hold of Maria because we were waiting to find our court reporter. So, I'm glad that you came in. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay,
All
not
right,
a
so
problem.
Mr. Cisneros, you were saying that your client, Mr. Rosas, you were looking for the cause number on that?
It's Ruben Rodriguez, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong
Oh.
name. That was my earlier case this morning. And I don't have
Okay.
this case number. I have his SID number. I have it on my phone.
All right, let me look for it. 1 second. All right. I see a Delilah Rosas. It's not her. Thank you. All right. And is Mr. Rodriguez here?
He's online, Your Honor.
Okay, great. I'll mark him present. And what do you want to do on this, Mr. Cisneros? You
Your
want to
Honor,
confirm on this?
I thought we were gonna do a plea this morning, but I don't see the paperwork, and I haven't gone back that far on my computer, but
Oh, okay.
I may have to reset it so we can do all the paperwork.
Okay, let me go ahead and send you to a breakout room so you can make sure that you actually send the email to the prosecutor so that we'll start the process. So
Thank
I'm going to send you to breakout room number 1. Okay, from there, I'm going to reset it today to January 20. Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
and so when you finish conferring, Mr. Cisneros, you're welcome to log off from the breakout room. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
and Mr. Ruben Rodriguez.
Yes,
Ruben Rodriguez.
yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to excuse you, sir. Just stay in touch with your attorney, okay?
Thank
And
you, Your Honor.
you will need to come back January 20, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. All right. All right, so now we can move on. Okay, John Pettis.
Yes, Judge, I'm here on Carol Alegria, 380622. I'd be happy to confer with the prosecutor on this one. The last time I was in court on this case, they stated that they were going to terminate UNSAT and just do the paperwork. So I'm not sure if that just hadn't been done or
Okay,
if
why
the
don't-
prosecutor shift or whatnot.
Right, so we'll go ahead and let you confer with Mr. Corey Richardson, and he can check and see what the status of that is, all right?
Thank you.
All right, so you'll get a breakout room prompt any second, all right? Thank you. Gable Sadowski?
Yes, Judge. Good morning. My client, Mr. Ballesteros, is here. It's on page 3, 649-613, 649-613. I've signed the plea paperwork on September, I think it was September 27th, and I got confirmation emails from me. But my staff was in contact with Mr. Ballesteros this morning. He has not received, either he has not received the email or it's gone to a junk folder or what have you. I can't say where we are on that status. I know I've signed it, but that's all I know.
Right, so there was actually probably a breakdown between your email and your client's,
That's right.
because when your client gets it, he gets prompted to sign everywhere needed, and then it just comes back to us, and I have not signed it. So it means that it did not come back to
Okay.
this court. So I'm going to ask you to go to a breakout room
Okay.
with your client, and I'm going to ask you to go talk to one of our prosecutors. They'll give you a fresh email so that
Okay.
you then can go in a breakout room with your client and get it all done, okay?
Okay.
All right, so, but I will reset you for January 20. However, if you want to, if you get all the paperwork done today, we will go
Yeah.
ahead and hear your plea today.
Okay. Thank you very
Okay.
much, Judge. Appreciate you.
So that means that when I get the paperwork and I sign it, then we're good to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Kirby Walland,
You're present.
You're mute. I can't hear you, Judge.
Can you hear me, Mr. Walland?
Finally,
Because I cannot hear you.
there must be some technical difficulties, but I'm unmuted. And
Oh, okay, there we go. All right. And who is your client, Mr. Walland?
Christian Wentz, he's present. Just got done filling out the plea paperwork on my end.
Okay. What is the cause number on that?
665-397.
Okay, great. Plea paperwork. Okay, do you need to, you've already started it?
Yes, I finished my side of it.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to go to a breakout room with your client. That
Okay.
way, if he has any questions, you can sort of prompt it through it. Okay?
Okay, yes.
All right, thank you. Terry Carter? Thank you. Terry Carter? Okay, I'll come back. Linda Corley, I'm sorry. Linda
That's
Corley.
okay. There's also a Linda Conley out there, so.
Oh, is that? Okay, maybe I'm not misreading this.
My case number is on page 3, 650064, Miguel Andrade.
Okay, and is he here?
And he is here, Judge.
Thank you.
And we are requesting a setting for a motion to suppress. It will be dispositive.
All right. So typically I like to do those like in 2 weeks from, you've already filed it?
Yes, Judge, we have filed it.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Alida, can you give me a 2-week date for that, please? I tell you what, Ms. Corley, is that the only case you have for with us today?
It is, Judge, and just to let the court know, I will be on vacation the week of Thanksgiving, which it will be the 2-week mark.
Okay. So then, all right, let me give you a reset date. Then we'll just do this. I'll reset it for January 20. Will that be soon enough for your motion to suppress?
Well, Judge, if that's the soonest we could do it in the court, I understand. Could we try to do it in December?
Yes. Now I don't have a date in front of me. Let me see.
Do you do those on Tuesdays? I would have a December
No.
7th available.
I'm trying to do those on Thursdays. I'm trying to be
Okay.
consistent so everybody knows what to expect. But
Okay.
let me see if I can get my calendar.
Your
Let's
Honor, we
see.
can do December 16 if it's okay.
December 16?
Actually, can I get back to you on that? I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I have another counsel helping me that might be available. Can I get that tentatively and then an email, Alita?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
December 16, and if you need to change it, just let us know.
Okay, thank you, Judge. May my client and I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Andrade, you can hit leave meeting.
Terry Carter?
Thank you.
Terry Carter? Okay. Kelly Green.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I have 2 cases. The first one is on page 4, Gilmore Garza, 6655559. And I believe he's online. And I
Okay.
need to confer on that case.
All right.
And the second one is on the very last page, page 2, the last 2, Joe Gonzalez, 670-673. He's got 2 cases.
670, what?
673.
673. Okay. And he's
Yes.
present?
Yes, ma'am. And he's got
Okay.
2 cases. Yeah.
Okay. That's a,
Confer on both of those clients, please.
all right. Let me go ahead and give you a prompt to go into a breakout room on that. Okay. Do you want me to
Thank you.
excuse your clients while you are conferring?
Yes, please. I'd appreciate
All right.
it.
Mr. Gonzalez and Ms. Garza, you are excused and you may log off at this time. Stay in touch with your lawyer. Okay. Thank you very much. All right, Glenn Payne.
Exactly, Mr. Betts.
Judge, I'm here on a recall
Okay,
on a Paul Martinez, supposed to be a plea for judgment satisfied.
okay. Okay, and I'm guessing we did that paperwork,
No,
right?
we've received no paperwork since last
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to meet with your client and see what happened. Did he actually
I never
sign the
received,
paperwork?
I never received the paperwork.
Okay, so this is the clue. You need to send an email to the prosecutors, either one of them, and let them know that you're ready to do a plea. They will get your email, obviously, from what you send them, but they also need your client's email. So you're going to send them an email saying, we're ready for a plea. My client's email is such and such. They will just turn around and send that back to you. It should be momentarily, like within a half hour.
Judge, I have a contested hearing in County Court 11 and a motion in the 175th are waiting on me. So I'm going to send the email, but I have to sign out of the Zoom right now.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just send that email, and then when you get that paperwork done, you can let us know. We'll pull you in earlier, but I'm going to reset you to January 20 as a backup, okay?
All right. Thank you, Judge.
So you and Mr. Martinez are excused. Have a good day. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Armando Ramon? I saw Mr. Ramon a minute ago.
I'm here, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I'm trying to
There we go. All
unmute.
right.
Page 3, State of Texas versus Taylor Moffitt. She should be online. Case number 656-135.
Okay. And what do you want to do on that today?
We were set for plea paperwork has been submitted, Your Honor. I don't know if the court has received it.
No, I don't have it. I haven't seen it. No. I'm going to ask you to resend that email to one of our prosecutors now. Mr. Lowry has gone on to another court, and we have Miss, oh gosh, I can't remember her name. This is her first day, but she was in county court too before, I think. Aleda, what is her name?
Sanchez, Corina Sanchez.
Well, just send an email to Mr.
And they'll redo the
Sanchez?
paperwork, Your Honor? Okay. what is-
Actually, send an email to Mr. Bosis. Okay,
This is
Mr.
Brett.
Bosis, are you co-host yet?
I am. What's the cause number on this? I can look up
It is
the paperwork.
Paul Martinez. What is the cause number, Mr.?
It's
Ramon?
656-135.
Okay, Judge. It looks like both he and his client have signed the paperwork. It says that it went to your email on October 30th. So I can send you a reminder if you'd like.
Okay.
So we should be ready to go on that plea.
Okay. I will pull it up in a little bit and make sure it's signed. Okay. All right. So Mr. Ramon, it looks like we're in good shape on that. We'll do that today. Okay.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. And any others that Mr. Walland and Mr. Sadowski and Mr. Cisneros, I will check and see if those are waiting for me to sign. Okay. Eric Reynolds.
Yes, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning.
Judge, I've got Hector Zuniga Linares.
Okay.
And Judge, I spoke with him this morning. I'm about to file a motion to withdraw. He is a Spanish speaker only. And so we hadn't been able to communicate very effectively. I was able to get with his friend this morning to pass on the Zoom information, but besides that, the extent of our communication is not sufficient to continue on.
Right. Okay. I understand. All right. Let me just reset that then to January 20. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. May we be excused?
And you
Your Honor, you're muted.
Good morning. Who is your client, Mr. Lamas?
Oh, good morning, Your Honor. My client's name is Megan Garcia, case number 668259.
Okay.
And I did see that she was logged on.
And, okay, great, thanks. And what do you want to do on this?
Your Honor, if I could briefly talk to the prosecutor, I'm having some trouble with e-discovery, so I couldn't confirm today if they got me the videos yet, but that's all I really need to talk to them about is that discovery.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear half of what you said because your audio got muted or something happened. Could you repeat that, please?
Yes, Your Honor. It's probably an internet connection issue, but I just need to briefly talk to the prosecutors about some video discovery. That's the only thing I'm waiting on this case is just to get the body cam.
Okay, so you'll get a breakout room prompt any moment now, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. And can I go ahead and get a reset date so I can get my client excused, if that's okay?
Yes. Let's reset it to January 20, but if you're ready sooner than that, let Aleda know, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And you're excused from the breakout room. You don't have to come back to the courtroom. Mr. Garcia, Patrick Lamas's client. I'm going to excuse you. You can log off at this time. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? Is that?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mr. Oh, Megan. Ron Zimmerman.
Yes, Judge, present.
Morning.
Good morning for a bright and cheery Monday morning. Anyway, I've got Samuel Vasquez, and that is case number 665-582, 665582. That's on page 4 at the bottom of the page. And I also have Taylor Gutierrez, and he is on, good Lord, I didn't write down the page number. I think it's page 2. Let me take a look.
That's okay.
Yes,
Page
it's on
2, all right.
Yes, it's on page 2, about the middle of the page. On both of those, I would like to speak to the state. Brett, if I could.
Okay, we'll give you a breakout room momentarily, okay?
All right, thank you.
Do you want me to excuse your clients in the meantime? They can just
Yes.
talk to you afterwards, okay?
Yes, if you don't.
On Vasquez and Taylor Gutierrez, you're both excused. You're welcome to log off at this time. Thank you very much. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, let me see. Next would be James Dwiggins.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here from Miss Massey. She's a inmate. Arian Massey.
Okay, so, all right, I see that. Thank you. And what do you want to do, Mr. Dwiggins? Do you want to confer?
Yes, well, if I can speak to her quickly and then I'd like to confer.
All right, so you want to confer with your client first?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then we'll put you in line to confer with the state, okay?
Yes,
So
ma'am. So
you'll
after-
get a breakout room number any moment now.
Okay, and after I'm confer with her, then I come back into the main room and wait in line, right?
Unless you want me just to give you a reset now, and then you can both, I'll just excuse your client and you can just leave from the breakout room. Would that work better for you?
No, I'll come back and
All right.
actually,
that's
yes,
fine.
yes, that would work better, to tell you the truth.
Okay. I'm just resetting that to January 20. And then you can just confer with your client and the state, and then you can leave from the breakout room. Be sure to come back January 20. So Ms. Massey, I'm going to excuse you at this time. You're
Well-
welcome to log off.
Well, I want to talk to her first.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Okay. Okay. So she can leave from the breakout room though, after she's done, if you'll explain to her how to do that.
Okay, just go into breakout room 7 for now, Miss Massey.
Is there anybody else here on Mr. Dwiggins? No, okay. Shannon Locke.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Anthony Galvan.
Okay,
If I could confer with the state, Your Honor.
all right. Is Mr. Galban here?
I believe so, Judge. I think he was under Anthony.
Okay, all right, great.
I thought I saw him.
Okay, so we'll give you a breakout room momentarily, Mr. Locke, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Judge, this is Gable Sadowski. I conferred with the state. They
Okay.
had a different email address. I've gotten a more accurate email address over to my client. You've given us January 20th. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this paperwork completed with the client, and then I'm going to contact the coordinator so we can get in hopefully before then, when you don't have so many folks waiting on you.
That'll be fine, Mr. Sadowski. We'll be glad to accommodate you as soon as you have that all ready to go, okay?
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Thank you. Yes, sir. You have a great day. Take care.
You as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Carlos MTZ. Remove your hat, pull your vehicle over, sir. You're in a courtroom. If not, you will be asked to leave.
Okay, I'm not driving though, sir.
Doesn't matter, sir. You're in an open court.
Okay,
Act as if you were in my courtroom, sir.
sounds good.
Adam Cortez.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Michael Santayan. I'd like to confer with the state if that's possible, and then I guess get a reset, see if we can dispose of it, hopefully favorably.
Sure. Okay. So do you want me to excuse Mr. Santayan at this time? And
Yes,
then
because
put you-
I'm in constant contact with him. So he is online.
Okay.
So I just want to talk to the state about his
So
matter.
do you think he's not here? Let me see if he's on.
Oh, no, he's here. He's been there. Michael,
Great.
say something.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Santayan, I'm going to excuse you at this time. You can log off, sir, and just stay in touch with your attorney, okay? And so, Mr. Cortez, you'll get a breakout room any minute now. And,
Thank you.
Since I've excused your client, I'm just going to reset this to January 20. And you can leave from the breakout room unless you feel a need to come back, okay? All right. David Christian.
Hi, Judge. I got Brian Pettis. He's on.
Thank you.
I'm emailing with Brett as we speak. Judge, I was retained after this gentleman already was going down the road a little bit, so I need a little time to talk with these prosecutors.
Sure.
Brett and
You
I
want to
usually
try to do
communicate pretty
that
well.
today?
I'm gonna miss Lowry a lot in here, by the way. I'm sure
Our
the other
internet-
prosecutor's great. Sorry, Judge, mine's going out. Can I just get the next date? I can't hear you. Judge, did I lose you?
The internet is just being very unreliable. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes, ma'am. So sorry about that. I was going to say I'm going to email Brett if that's okay, and then just give me the next date, and I'll work on this one.
Okay. So did you want to confer with the state?
Be happy to. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a breakout room.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, next will be Paul Goki.
Yes, ma'am. I'm representing Amanda Collier. She is online with us.
Okay. I understand that she was going to try to be here, but could not get here. Is that right?
I was not told that she was to appear in person.
Okay,
Somehow
well,
I-
maybe Aleda had told me something about that earlier. I might just be, I don't know how I get my watch just thought. She's logged in? Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah, she's
All right.
logged in with us.
She is present, Mr. Goki. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am. We have good contact.
All right, thank you.
I'm concerned that she still shows as a fugitive. Remember, she was arrested getting off a cruise ship in Galveston, and we went through all of that. Your court coordinator helped me incredibly to get that untangled. And I'm wondering if there is a way to change that listing so she still doesn't show as, so she no longer shows as a fugitive, because she is not. She's on and I'm in constant contact with her. And she's here in town online right now. And I was not told about an in-person appearance, or we would be there.
Well, I think I had talked to Aleda earlier today, unless I'm mistaken about that. I understood that live someplace else. Is that right?
I believe.
Aleda,
she
is
may
this the
need to
one that
get
you were telling me about?
magistrated. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I believe that we still have her as a fugitive. She
Okay,
needs
our
to get
internet's just really being terrible today. All right, Mr.
I've lost you. I hope you're hearing me. I've lost you, Your Honor. Got you now.
This is not working. I can see that you're talking to me, but
I'm unmuted. And thus far, I've heard everything. All of a sudden, I just lost you there, audio for a bit.
yeah. So we will see what we can do about her fugitive status, but we get the docket from the system.
Yeah. Would you like to give us a reset date to appear in person, to perhaps have the court magistrate her, or do whatever you would like to do procedurally to assure yourself of her
All
continuing
right,
presence?
thank you. You'll get a breakout room on any moment. Do you want me to excuse Ms. Collier?
Yes, if you would do that. And do you want to put me in a breakout room with the prosecutor? I've lost you again, man.
Move to this one, Judge.
Is that one better?
Got you now. You want me to join a breakout room now, and you're going to excuse Miss Collier and I can talk to her prosecutor?
That's absolutely correct. Thank
Okay.
you.
I'm joining breakout room 11. And Amanda, I will call you later on about this discussion, okay? So I'm joining this breakout room now. It's good to see you this morning, Your Honor, and I hope to see you in person very soon.
Thank you very much. So, Ms. Collier, you are excused, ma'am, and I hope you can hear me, but you're welcome to log off at this time, and just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
we have good contact, so
Great. Thank you, Mr. Goki. Appreciate
thank
it.
you. Look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm joining breakout
Thank
room now. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Marshall White.
Good morning, Judge. I hope you can hear me. How are you?
I can hear you. Thank you, Mr. Marshall. I'm good.
Judge, I'd have Jacob Castro. He's on the docket, page number 5, 670-577. Judge, I would like to speak with Mr. Castro in a breakout room if I could do that. He's on the call.
Okay, you want to have Mr. Castro join you in a breakout room?
That'd be great, Judge.
Okay, absolutely. Look for that breakout room number any second now. And Aleda's going to take care of that for us, okay?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Castro. Click on join room 25.
He said he didn't get to join room 20.
And who was that?
Marshall White.
Okay.
He wasn't allowed to join 20.
All right. Aleda will
Judge,
take
this is
care
Terry
of that.
Carter. Were you just calling my name?
I was.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't hearing you. You were kind of breaking out. I apologize. Can you hear me okay
Yeah,
now?
we're having a terrible time with their audio today.
Well, I'm here for Mr.
I can hear you
Chance.
fine, thank you.
I'm here
Okay.
for Mr. Chance Mitchmore as well as Jason Hernandez. And if I could confer with the state, please, Judge, I would appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. We'll put you in a breakout room. Do you want me to excuse your clients?
I was just going to ask that if you wouldn't mind, Judge.
No, I don't mind at all. So the Chance, what was the last name?
Mitchmore.
Mitch Moore. Okay. Mr. Hernandez, you are both excused and you're welcome to log off at this time. You all have a good day. Stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor. I
you.
appreciate it. Have a
So
good
Ms.
day.
Carter, you should be getting, thank you. you
Have a
too.
nice day.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
So Ms. Carter, you should get a breakout room any second, okay?
I have that. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Thank you. You're in a jury and. Okay, can you just give me the cause number? If you know it. Okay, I'll find it. So I'm just going to find your client and excuse him and give you a reset of January 20.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you very much.
It's 654710.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Okay. So Gabriella Heimel, can you respond, please? Gabriella Heimel?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge.
You now. Okay, ma'am. Your lawyer is getting ready to pick a jury in another court. So I've reset this to January 20. And I'm excusing you at this point. You can log off, okay? You have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you. You as well,
Thank
Judge.
you. Thank you. And the other one was, that's it. Okay. Excused. All right. Let me see who's next. Michael Zamora, I don't think he. Okay, it looks like
Yes,
we're
Your
at the, oh, okay. Mr. Zamora?
Yes. Yes, I'm here on
Good
two.
morning, Mr. Zamora.
Good morning. I'm here on an Alejandro Castañeda. I spoke with him last night, but I have not been able to get a hold of him today. And a Jacob Gutierrez who's in
All
custody.
right.
If I could speak with a prosecutor or the next available ADA, please. Do you need his cause numbers? Okay, gotcha.
Mr. Samota, I could not understand anything. Your audio is not working correctly. We're not receiving it correctly. So I don't know, actually, where did Mr. Samota go?
He went to a breakout room, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. You could hear him, Aleda?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Good. Well, all right. Then I'm going to move on to the next one. Is Mr. Weston Eisman?
Right here, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we are ready to go. I believe the state has received the plea paperwork for Miss Nelicia Gonzalez. That is cause number, sorry, 1 second, 638613.
All right, and that's a plea. All right. We will be ready. Thank you.
Thank you.
My speakers are not working correctly. It's very hard to hear. It's all fractured. I don't think that's the right term, but it's hard to understand the words. So I hope that you all can understand me. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me, I'm going to. All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
And Judge Chrissy Rodriguez is Marcia's plea.
Judge, is it okay if I check back with you? Feel like I never, I never know when it's a good time. It's David Christian. We conferred on this case. If we can move it to a trial setting, please. It's Brian Pettis.
All right. Let me find you, Brian Pettis. We'll give you a trial date. All right, let me look at that right now. That will be January 31.
Thank you very much, Judge. I'll get back to you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And you're done then. So you
Your
and your
Honor,
client
Adam,
are
whoa,
just-
whoa, sir. She's in the middle of taking care of some plea paperwork. Better get finished with that.
Okay, well.
Where are we?
All right, so I think I've got most of them, so I'm going to go back to the docket.
Golly. I knew that was gonna happen. One come in, the other one's gonna jump into.
Judge, this is Kirk Granzi. I just logged on. I was in the 227th.
Okay, I'll be with you. Let me just get one. last-
Okay.
On Christian Wentz, Taylor Moffitt, and Fred Hernandez. I don't know if that's all the ones that I had marked. Ruben Rodriguez, I don't know have yet. So on Ballesteros is coming back. This one is good on Wentz. And on Moffitt, we got that. Okay, we're good. I think that's the pleas that I needed for today. Oh, on Mr. Iceman.
Yes.
I don't know. What was the name of your client? I didn't write that down here.
Her name is Nelicia Gonzalez, Nelli.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I think I have that one
Okay.
from before. I have it sitting here. Yeah, Nelicia Gonzalez. Okay. So I think we are pretty good to go. I have the amendment, but that's it. All right. I just don't have the waiver on that, but that's okay. All right. Getting back, Mr. Cortez, did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, Your Honor, and we're going to be applying for a PTD, so we'd just like a reset to complete that process, and then hopefully we won't have to come back.
Okay, Mr. Cortez, that'll be January 20, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you. Take care.
And thank you. You have a great day. Mr. Marshall White?
Yes, Judge. If I could get a reset, looks like the prosecutors are definitely busy this morning on Mr. Jacob Castro. I think it's the first setting. He's on page 5 of the docket.
Okay, so that will be January 20.
January 20th. Okay, I'm gonna let Mr. Castro know he's still in the breakout room. May we both be excused after that?
Yes, sir. Have a great day. Take
too.
care. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me see, who else did Mr. Zimmerman, Ron Zimmerman?
Yes, Judge,
Yeah.
I conferred with Karina Sanchez, and it looks like on Vasquez, they still are trying to locate video from China Grove PD. So
Okay,
we'd like to get a reset on that. We could, and then on Gutierrez, 634427 and 634428. I received a modified offer, at least as according to my notes, it's been modified by the district attorney today. And if I could get a reset to confer with my client concerning the modified offer.
okay. We'll reset both of those to January 20, okay?
Judge, if possible, I'm rather booked up. You can't believe that, but in January, I'm actually booked up on the 20th. Could we do it for either the 6th or the 20th? I'm sorry, either the 6th or the 13th or the 20th,
Of what month?
January.
January 6th. Let's do that. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Judge. And if I may
Thank
be
you.
excused.
And so that's on both of those, January 6th, Mr. Zimmerman, okay?
Yes, thank you,
sir.
Judge.
You are excused. Have a great day. Take
You
care.
too, Judge.
Thank you.
Judge, real quickly, I just want to verify that court date. Did you say January 20th?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
We are really booked on all our dockets up to that point. That's the earliest we can reset to. that we
Okay,
don't have.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're all staying busy, obviously.
We are all staying busy. That is a fact. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. All right, Joannico.
Good morning, Judge. I have Jacob Alvarez, Judge,
Okay.
and he has a felony pending. He's on page 3. Do you want a case number?
No. Yes, I do. I'm sorry.
Okay, his case number is 657219.
Okay, great. And he's present, Jacob Alvarez?
I just got a text, Judge, that he was trying to log in.
Okay, I'll mark him present. Okay, what do you want to do on this today, Ms. Eichel?
He has a felony pending, Judge, actually 2 felonies.
Okay, so we will reset that for January 27.
Okay, Judge, that sounds good.
Okay. All right, so you have a great day.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
You take care. Thank you. Bye.
Judge Saldaña, Paul Goki speaking. I have conferred.
Okay, Mr. Goki.
And I need to get Brett some documents. And we were going to ask for a reset. I heard you talk about January. That would be fine.
Okay.
Can you give me a reset to January so I can get these documents? I believe we
Yes,
have a
sir.
case resolution.
January 20.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Maybe I'd be excused.
Yes, Mr. Goki. Thank you. Have a great day. Take
Yes,
care.
ma'am. Nice to see you at least internet wise.
Thank you, Mr. Goki. It's nice to see you always. You take care.
Yes.
All
Your Honor,
right,
good morning, Shannon Locke for Anthony Galvan.
all right, Mr. Locke.
And I've conferred with the state. I believe a dismissal will be forthcoming.
All right. I may already have signed it. I was signing things just a minute ago. So you are excused, Mr. Locke, and so is
Thank
your
you.
client.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, who else has come back from conferring? Mr. Luis Martinez is not conferred yet. Can I help you?
Judge,
Mr.
thank you.
Martinez?
I do need to confer, Judge, on Mr. Gonzalez's case.
You need, and what was your client's name? Mr.
Mario Gonzalez.
Mario Gonzalez. Do you have a cause number, please?
1 second, Judge. It is
If you can find it, otherwise I'll.
647307.
647307. Okay, and he is present.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, and what did you want to do, Mr. Martinez?
I need to check with the state about the status of the offer, but I think that we're close to resolving the case.
All right, so we'll put you in a breakout room with the state, okay? Do you want me to excuse Mr. Gonzalez, Mr. Martinez, before you go? Mr. Martinez, Mario Gonzalez, I'm sorry. Mario Gonzalez, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Gonzalez, I'm going to excuse you, sir. You can log off and just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. 11:20. All right, let me see who else is here.
Your Honor, I believe that Mr. George Sharman is
Yeah, he
doing a
come
jury
by to the court.
selection. County
Yes.
Court at 8, and his clients are here.
His client is here. What is, he came by earlier and I excused him. Mr. Sharman's client, what is your name?
My name's Connor.
Connor. Okay, sir. Yes, he was picking a jury, I believe it was in County Court 8, and he came by before we called the docket. So I have reset it already to January 20. So you need to
January
stay in
20th,
touch.
Judge?
Yes, sir. So
All right.
please stay in touch with your lawyer. And
will.
at this time, I'm going to excuse you, sir, and you can log off, okay?
I appreciate you. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. You too. Okay, there's somebody else that needs to be excused. Sonia?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Araisa, okay. You also are Mr. Sharman's client, so I've reset those cases to January 20. And at
Okay.
this time, you're welcome to log off. You have a great day, Mr. Araisa. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Kurt Grancy, I'm sorry to make you wait. What can I help you with?
Judge, I think we have a speedy trial motion at 1:30 today, if that's correct.
I believe that's correct, yes.
Yeah. And I got this notice for today's hearing over the weekend, and I was unable to contact my client because she had down, to be online at 1:30.
I see.
And secondly, I think we have a trial setting set for Tuesday or Wednesday, but I want to inform the court that she was unable to make it over to San Antonio to review the evidence and make a decision on doing a jury or non-jury because she's on house arrest through parole. And then when it got time, I got notice on Thursday, or my office got notice that the parole officer needed a letter from me excusing her or asking her to come to my office. I didn't get that till late. I wasn't even in the office. My secretary sent a letter saying that we wanted her here. And then he only excused her 2 hours, even though it's a 4-hour trip each way for her to come in from Houston. And so we weren't able to get together. So I don't think we'll be able to do, any trial on whatever it was, Tuesday or Wednesday, because I'm not going to be able to meet with her because I'm going to have to make arrangements with the parole officer to allow her to travel to San Antonio to meet and go over the evidence.
So if I reset that trial to January 31, will that be a help?
Yeah, that's all. I mean, we need time, and I may even have to go to the court to get a letter from the court that, she's to be allowed to come and confer with her lawyer.
Yeah, that seems sort of unconstitutional, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, and I'll be honest with you, Judge, I think our letter to him was poorly drafted. It was sent by my secretary saying that, we wanted an excuse for 2 hours. So instead of saying 2 hours here in San Antonio, he just gave her 2 hours.
Oh, okay, I see. There's, miscommunication's rampant right now. It's just this pandemic has just done a number on it.
Yeah, and the reality is, she's gonna probably have to have 12 hours to come over. So.
Yeah. Okay, so then we'll just reset this speedy trial for 2 weeks from now.
Well, no,
Will that
well,
work?
do you want to do the speedy trial this afternoon?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm fine if you want to proceed. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it this afternoon and then, but
Okay.
the trial itself is set. If we could move that because
Yeah.
the speedy, it's not necessary really for me to meet with her on the speedy trial. There's really nothing for her to review.
All right. I just wasn't sure you were, yeah, I mean, that'll be fine. So we'll go ahead and do that motion hearing this afternoon.
At 1:30?
Yeah, and the trial is actually reset to January 31, if that you think will be enough time for you.
Yes, that would be. Thank you.
All right, okay. So we'll see you at 1:30 on that.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay, I mean, I'm assuming the state is ready because they were probably already prepared to hear it today. So.
I think so.
Okay, all right, great. All
Okay.
right, so we'll see you at 1:30, Mr. Grancy, okay?
Okay. Okay,
Thank you,
bye-bye.
sir. Bye-bye. Yes, sir. These are the pleas? Oh. Much. All right, wonderful. Okay, let me see who I need to address at this time. Terry Carter.
Yes, Judge, I had Mr. Chance Mitchmore on the docket. I've conferred with Karina. We had a miscommunication. I thought, so we had filed the breath records standing discovery order with the court back in August. That was
Mhm.
signed by the court. It was my
Okay.
understanding that the clerk's procedure at the time was that they forwarded it on to the prosecutors with the court because they're the ones that request it through the technical supervisor.
Right.
But I just called to follow up with the clerks and they said that they're unable to forward that to the state and they don't email anything to defense attorneys anymore either. So I have to go down to central filing, pay for a copy of the order and then provide it to the state. So I'm gonna, I guess, need some time to do that unless there's some alternative for getting that order over to the state so that they can request those documents.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, miscommunication is rampant. Since this pandemic started, we were not, and I'm sure that the county clerk was doing it for protection of her clerks, but we were not allowed to have them on our Zoom hearings. And so it's been really complicated trying to get everyone on board with the same thing that the court orders. I'm sorry that happened to you, but it's unfortunate, but we'll just have to work around that. And the only thing about those motions is that the state needs a couple of weeks to be able to get ready for them. Although this is a breath test that you're talking about.
Yes, Judge, it's the standing order that the state and defense bar agreed to a while back that everyone's in agreement with it so that it gets signed and then they forward it on to the technical supervisor who is the custodian of records for those documents.
Right. Well,
and then the state provides them to us. I'm just trying to get the order to Karina.
I have to say, I'm very pleased with the clerks that we get. They're all very, very professional and very hardworking. But the practice seems to have been, and we just found that out recently, that sometimes things that are e-filed or hand carried get just put in the file and we're not aware of them. So again, miscommunication has been a real issue. So we're getting back to normal. So hopefully addressing this now, making it clear to everyone. So I guess the way to resolve that is to always make sure that it goes to Aleda, because if she doesn't get any notice of it, then it gets put in the file. And, I probably will sign it. And I assume, and that's been our practice, for it to go to Aleda.
Well, you have signed it, Judge. It's already been signed. I'm having a hard time acquiring a copy of the signed order. But I'll get,
you know
I'll get
what?
with Aleda and see if,
Yeah,
if
get a
she and I
copy
can
from
figure that
Aleda.
out.
Yeah, just get, Aleda can email you a copy. I don't see any problem with that.
Perfect. That sounds great, Judge. And then I'll forward that on to Ms. Sanchez, so she'll have that. So if I could
Okay.
reset Mr. Mitchmore in order to acquire those records, I would
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
So will January 20 work for you?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, and then on Jason Hernandez, did I see that did I sign paperwork on him?
I don't think that you would have, Judge. I haven't filed anything
No.
asking for a hearing. Today was
Okay.
just a pretrial conference. I did confer with Ms. Sanchez. She has
Okay.
relayed an offer that I'm going to discuss with the client. So if I could have one more pretrial for that purpose, I would appreciate it.
All right, let's just reset them both on the same day on January 20, okay?
That sounds great, Judge. Thank you so much. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am, you have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. You as well.
Okay. Mr. Martinez, you had a chance to confer?
I did, Judge. I've confirmed the offer. It's been sent to me in writing. I think my client's going to take it. I'm just trying to confirm that with him right now. And if so,
Okay.
we'll need to set up a date. And he is getting some funds together to take care of those fees. So we'll.
Okay. So then do you
he's-
want to just a reset for January 20 on that?
That would be perfect, Judge.
All right, let's do that. Okay. And I did excuse him at 11:20
Okay.
shortly after you went into the breakout room.
Okay.
So,
And Judge, he's confirmed that he's taking the deal. So 11:20 would be great because he's got to get some money out of his retirement.
okay. So now, did I hear you say 11:20 or?
I'm sorry, 1:20.
Okay, all right, yes. Well, we just have wholly booked dockets between now and that period, so that's why it's so far in the future.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. You have a great day. Take care. Thank you. All right, so who's back from conferring? Okay, looks like I'm caught up maybe. All right. So we have the plea paperwork and I have the files now to get that done. The only dilemma is we do not have a prosecutor because they're still both conferring. Let me see what that looks like. Okay. It looks like that we will have a prosecutor in about 10 minutes. Mr. Eisman, you had a plea and I have the paperwork on Ms. Gonzalez. All right, so it should be momentarily now. All right, I think we're in good shape now. So as soon as we get, thank you so much. Thank you very much, Crispin. I think we're going to do these pleas, but it'll probably be another 5 minutes because we need a prosecutor. Okay, thank you. Well, I thought I had printed out Taylor Moffett, but apparently I did not. Unless I put it with some other case. Oh, here we go. All right, just so we can be ready to go when the prosecutors are free. Let's, Nelesia Gonzalez, will you please unmute yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, would you please raise your right hand? The court reporter is going to swear you in. Well, here, I'll do it. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. You may lower your hand. Taylor Dean Moffett.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. And Christian Wentz.
Yes, ma'am.
If you'll raise your right hand, please, sir, and be sworn. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. You may lower your hand. We will be ready to proceed as soon as we get a prosecutor. Mr. Roman, did you have a chance to confer, sir? Oh,
No,
you're ready for a plea.
we're ready
Okay.
for a plea, yes.
Okay. All right, so everybody's here. We're just waiting for a prosecutor. Lisa Boyd? I don't see Lisa Boyd. Oh, she must be, she might be on another Zoom. And Kelly Green. Mr. Zamora, did you have a chance to confer, sir?
Yes, I have. Mr. Gutierrez still has an unindicted felony. I'm going to try to get it taken care of pre-indictment. He is still in custody. Mr. Castañeda, I spoke with him last night. I spoke with his mother today, but I have not been able to get actually a hold of him. But I do have two good contact numbers. And I did get an offer on him. 99% certain it's going to be a plea, but I need to convey it to him.
Okay. So will you come back on both of those January 20? Will that work for you?
That'll work, Your Honor. I think, is it possible to maybe get it resolved earlier if we get all the paperwork done?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. If they're going to be pleased, just let us know when you're ready and you have all your paperwork done. And so just before you leave, you might want to send an email to the prosecutor, telling them that if you're ready to do the plea, give them that information and
Okay.
also your client's email.
Will do. Are you at the courthouse today, or is this
Yes,
remote?
at the courthouse today.
You are?
Yes.
I had an individual last week. I filed a motion to reinstate his bond, and it was for MTR. We have it resolved. We're just waiting for the setting, but he's got a warrant that needs to be recalled, and I believe you wanted to see him in person.
Yes.
Are you gonna be there this afternoon?
Yes, I can do that this afternoon. I can, yeah, I'm here. So I'll be
Okay.
glad to do that.
Will you be there tomorrow as well? He's got to make arrangements. He doesn't drive.
Tomorrow is fine.
You will be there in person tomorrow as well?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great
Thank you.
afternoon. We'll see you on Tuesday.
We'll see you either this afternoon or tomorrow morning.
Okay, great. Thank
Okay.
you. All right. Mr. Eisman, did you need to make an announcement?
We're ready,
No, you're here
Your
for
Honor.
the
Yeah,
plea.
whenever you're
Okay,
ready.
Right, I got it. Okay, thank you. All right. Counselor, I do not see your name and I'm drawing a blank. 239. Wayne Young. I've known you forever. Could not remember your name. So it's important to have those labels in your video. So are you here on something on our docket today, Mr. Young? Oh, you're muted again.
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. Now I can't see you.
Oh, well, my computer's been, Judge, I have a case on possession of marijuana on Santiago Martinez.
Okay. Do you have a cause number on that?
Yes, 665798.
Okay.
The problem is, Judge, he's got 2 felonies that are pending.
Okay.
He's got a possession of less than 1 gram that came out of the same incident as this one, in which he has no attorney. He has a possession with intent to deliver controlled substance 1 to 4 grams, in which Michael Sawyer represents him. He's appointed. And he also has a second case in which Mr. Sawyer represents him.
Okay. So that was my question. If you were the attorney on the felony. So I'm going to.
I'm sorry, Judge.
I'm going to reset this to January 20. But in the meantime, if you want to confer with the state, you're welcome to join the breakout room. But if you have that felony pending, I think it's not going to help you to confer at this point, right?
No, Your Honor, because he's got actually 2 felonies, and I'm pretty sure he's looking at TDC on these cases. He's got a long history.
Okay. All right, Mr. Young, then we're resetting that to January 20. And do you have anything else on our docket?
No, Your Honor, that's the only thing I had, and I'm sorry I was late. I've been having troubles with my computer.
Oh, I know. It's really bad today. The internet's really been very bad. Okay, well, then you're excused, Mr. Young, and I don't see Mr. Martinez. But I'm going to give him a pass this time. I like to have him show up. Is there any way you can get a hold of him so he'll come in? Just to say, you know, I'm here and I can mark him present.
I don't have any way of getting a hold of him, Judge.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I'll just give him a pass this one.
I'll check with Mr. Sawyer to see if he's been in contact with him and see if we can figure out what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm going to make a note that he did not appear today, but he needs to appear next time in January, or then I'm going to have to feel compelled to issue a bond forfeiture. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great afternoon. Take care.
You too, and you stay safe, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Abel Dominguez.
Yes, Judge, I'm here on Carlos Martinez. I know he is present. I did see him here in the Zoom.
Okay.
This is a theft case, and last time we were here I spoke with the DA, and we agreed of my client paying the restitution, and they will dismiss the case. The DA understood that he is going to need to make payments on it, and he has thus far. I believe he has made $300 payment towards the restitution. So we would just request more time so that he can continue doing so.
Okay, come back January 20, okay?
January 20th. Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Martinez here. I think I saw him earlier. Okay. He was, okay, there he is. All right, I'm going to excuse Mr. Martinez at this time. you're welcome to log off, sir. Thank you very much. Stay in touch
Thank
with your
you.
lawyer, okay? Thank you. You too.
Great day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Dominguez. You have a great day. Take care.
You too, Judge.
All right. Lisa Voigt.
Yes, Your Honor.
Who is your client today?
It's Kara Preciado. She's on page 2. She's
Okay.
present there on Zoom.
Can you give me the cause number on that?
I cannot, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me look it up.
Like when there's too many things right now.
Okay, what is it, Deputy Butler? 635-592. Okay, and is Ms. Preciado here? Okay, thank you. I'm not the present. Ms. Voigt, what would you like to do on this today?
Last time I was in court, I spoke with the ADA and they were going to do some additional research. I've not had any follow-up on that.
Okay, you want to
So
confer with
we're
that?
still
Just go
looking at
ahead.
some additional discovery.
Okay. All right, but you do want to confer with the state right now?
If I can just get a short reset and then I will try very hard to get them to respond to me.
Okay, I'm gonna have to reset you to January 20. That's the earliest reset I have now. So, but you can confer before that, and if you get something worked out, just let us know. And
Okay.
we'll put you in earlier, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right,
May I be
thank you.
excused?
Yes, and Ms. Preciado's excused also. Thank you. Armando Roman. He's got a plea to go? On Moffett, yeah, okay. All right, that's it. We just need to get a,
I'm here, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mr.
I couldn't
Bosis.
find the video.
oh, that's okay. Deputy Butler reminded me you're here to do a plea, and Mr. Bosis is back. Okay, Mr. Bosis, I've already sworn everyone in. And so we can proceed on these pleas.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, and so we're going to do, the first one is going to be Nelesia Gonzalez, cause number 638613. Ms. Gonzalez has previously been sworn. So what is the announcement by the attorneys for the state and the defense?
Brett Bosis for the state.
Weston Eisman for defendant Gonzalez.
So are you Nelesia Gonzalez? You're muted, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been charged with the offense of
Your Honor, in this case,
obstruction of a highway.
yes, the state is waiving count 1 and proceeding on count 2, obstruction of a highway.
All right. Any objection?
No, ma'am.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. So waive count 1, proceed count 2. I wish to make a further amendment and make that obstruction of a roadway. Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
No objection, Judge.
Thank you. So you've been charged with the offense of obstruction of a roadway, and I have made the change on the file copy. The range of punishment for that as a Class B misdemeanor is up to 180 days in Broward County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. Do you understand that, Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am.
You are looking at a document that you reviewed with your attorney entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. We're going to go to page 2 where it shows defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that?
Yes.
Do you understand that by signing that document, You're waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, and then later tonight or tomorrow you change your mind and you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Furthermore, if you plead no, you're not pleading no contest. Okay. So Mr. Roman, have you had it is Mr. Roman, right? So the plea paperwork is signed by Derek Ritchie.
No, Your Honor, this is, that's the next plea. This is, Mr. Roman is not on this case.
Mr. Eisman is here for Mr.
Yes,
Ritchie.
I'm
Is
on
that right?
behalf of
Okay.
Mr. Ritchie, Your Honor.
All right. So have you had an opportunity to discuss a charge with Ms. Gonzalez?
We have, Your Honor, yes.
In your opinion, does she have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
She does, Your Honor.
Has she been able to assist you in her defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
I approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
$60 restitution to DPS.
Mr. Eisman, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, that is my understanding.
Ms. Gonzalez, to the offense of obstruction of a roadway as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, ma'am?
Guilty.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
I will accept your plea. I am not making any findings of guilt. I'll place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 12 months, $600 fine plus court costs, 60 hours community service, DWI education course, victim impact kennel, ATP evaluation, ignition interlock on your vehicle for half your term of probation, and pay $60 restitution to the Department of Public Safety. Is there anything further from defense? Oh, before I go further, I will give you an option that if you do if you are fully vaccinated for COVID, I will give you 24 hours credit against your community service requirement of 60 hours with proof to the court or to probation. Or if you get fully vaccinated, if you'll bring that proof, you will get that 24 hours credit. This is purely an option. It is not something mandatory, okay? So is there anything further from Mr. Eisman?
Yes, Your Honor. One of the things I was going to mention was the community service. So I'm glad you brought that up. And then we're asking the court today to probate the fine. Our client works part-time. She's a single mother. Obviously, COVID has been very hard on her. And we were also asking for the minimum supervisory fee. And then the last thing I wanted to discuss is she currently does not own an automobile. So we were going to ask for instead the handheld device that reads the breath instead of the interlock, because at this time she does not have a car to put that on. She's been getting rides from friends and whatnot.
All right, we can do the portable alcohol monitoring device instead of ignition interlock, but I will need an affidavit of non-driving or non-ownership of a vehicle. Also, where does Ms. Gonzalez work part-time?
I believe it is a rest home. If you would like to say the specific one, Ms. Gonzalez.
Yes, I'm a provider.
Like a caregiver?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and do you work every day or how often do you?
No,
work?
I work Tuesday through Friday.
Okay. Okay, and you have how many children?
I have 3.
3. Okay, what are their ages?
My oldest is 17, and then I have a 5, and my oldest is, oh, I'm sorry. Then my oldest son is still living with me. He's 19. So it's 19, 17, and 5.
Okay. All right. I am going to probate the $600 fine and minimum supervisory fee. But I do want to emphasize that deferred adjudication is a very good result for you. Your attorney's done a very good job for you because If you keep all your promises, if you follow all the conditions and terms of your probation, you will not have a conviction. However, if you fail to comply, the state files a motion, I find sufficient reason to follow it, then I can give you that conviction. And I bet that that would have some impact on your employment. So
Yes,
it's really
ma'am.
important that you make this a success. So if I give you that conviction, I would revoke your community supervision. I could assess up to 180 days in Bear County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So the downside is very, very significant, okay? I just want you to have all the information. I'm sure your attorney's already told you this, but I really like to emphasize how important it is to actually comply with everything so that you can successfully succeed, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything further from defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
And anything further from the state?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right, so Ms. Gonzalez, I have followed your agreement, ma'am. That means you do not have a right to appeal. You did fill out a personal data sheet, and I need to find out, do you swear that everything you put on that document is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and if for some reason, see, I'm looking at it here. We need 3 references, ma'am. This is very much in your best interest to fill this out completely because we want to help you succeed. All right.
Okay.
And if there's any need for the community supervision officer to contact you, it's very important that you at least have good communication. So I'm going to ask you, basically, do you swear that you will fill this out completely and make it accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
And you will have an opportunity to do this with Mr. Corey Richardson, okay? He is going to be giving you some important information on how to proceed and what to expect, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, so if there's nothing further from either side, I'm going to adjourn this hearing. And I'm going to ask Ms. Gonzalez and her attorney to please go to a breakout room. Mr. Richardson will join you there shortly, okay? Best of luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, at this time, we're going to proceed with Taylor Dean Moffitt. And let the record reflect that she has previously been sworn. This is cause number 656135, the state of Texas versus Taylor Dean Moffitt. Counsel for the state and defense, please make your announcements.
Brett Bosis for the state.
Amanda Roman for Taylor Moffitt, Your Honor.
All right. I'll finally get you on the right case, Mr. Roman, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, are you Taylor Dean Moffitt?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
You've been charged with the offense of failure to stop and give information over $200 as a Class B offense. The range of punishment for that is up to 180 days in Bear County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. You see that on the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights on the screen?
Yes, Judge.
All right, you reviewed this document with your attorney. We're going to go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you're waiving your right to a jury trial, you're waiving your right to remain silent, as well as those 14 rights listed in that document?
Yes.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, but then later tonight you have a change of heart, you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea. Nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, if you plead no contest to this offense, I can still find you guilty of this offense. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Roman, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Ms. Moffett?
I have, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does she have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
She does, Your Honor.
And has she been able to assist you in her defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I will approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Judge. The agreement is for a $200 fine plus court costs, 180 days probated for 1 year. Excuse me, not 1 year, probated for 8 months.
Okay.
There's a driver's safety course, 24 hours community service, and a life skills course.
Mr. Roman, is that your understanding of the agreement?
I just want to confirm with the ADA, is it deferred?
Perhaps, Your Honor, I should go into a breakout room with defense briefly.
All right, yeah, let's take a couple of seconds. Let's get off the record for a moment. If Mr. Roman and Mr. Boses can talk in a breakout room momentarily.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sorry about that. I had to. Sorry. No, it's fine, thanks. It's still nice and warm, but sometimes my throat gets dry.
Judge, this is Abe Garza, present.
Yes, Mr. Garza, how can I help you?
I probably need to confer, I guess, with Brett.
Okay, and what is the name of your client?
It's James Jackson Dietrich, or Dietrich,
Dietrich?
Dietert.
Okay, and what's your cause number on that?
It is 668230.
Okay. Say that again. He's got three? 203. Okay, 203. All right, and what you would like to confer on that, is Mr. Dietrich here?
He should have been. I gave him the email.
I don't see him. I'm just going to ask you, once you go into that breakout room to confer with the state, will you call him and ask him to come in for a couple of minutes?
I will, Your Honor, because
I'd like to mark him present, okay?
yeah, it's supposed to be a judgment sat.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah? So he's not in custody though, right?
No.
Okay. All right. So you should get a breakout room any second now.
Okay.
So while we are waiting, Ms. Mendez, thank you very much for being here. Apparently, there was a miscommunication. Ms. Castillo was waiting to hear back, and
Oh, no worries. And I was actually assigned to another court for this week, so there might have been a little mix up in the morning.
Okay.
But I'll be here for the week.
Okay, great. All right, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, so are we back on? No, not yet. Okay, we are back. All right. All right. All right, we're back on the record on State of Texas versus Taylor Dean Moffitt. And I had an agreement that was $200 fine plus court costs, 180 days, Bear County Jail, but was probated for 8 months, driver safety course, 24 hours community service, life skills course. Is there a change to that?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement will be for 8 months deferred adjudication rather than the straight probation.
Okay.
However, everything else remains the same.
All right. So now, Mr. Roman, that is your understanding of the agreement, correct? Okay, you're muted. Yeah,
It is correct. That's correct, Your Honor.
the computer does that to me all the time. So, all right, at this time, Taylor Dean Moppett, to the offense of failure to stop and get information over $200 as a Class B misdemeanor. How do you plead, ma'am?
No contest.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you doing this of your own free will, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea. I'm not making any findings of guilt. I will place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 8 months. Assess a $200 fine plus court costs. You are to complete the driver safety course, 24 hours community service, and the life skills course. Now, as far as your community service hours, I will give you 24 hours credit if you have already been fully vaccinated for COVID, as long as you show proof to the probation department. If you have not and you wish to do that, you just show proof to the probation department and you will get credit for 24 hours community service, okay?
Okay.
So deferred adjudication can be a great thing for you. If you keep all your promises, you will not have a conviction for this offense. Very important. You're young. You need to have a good future. But if for some reason you fail to comply with any of the conditions or terms of your probation and the state files a motion and I find sufficient reason to follow it, then I can give you that conviction, revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Bear County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So the downside is pretty significant, right? I think
Yes.
the more
yes,
you
Your Honor.
know. The more you know, the better off you are in making good decisions, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So also, you did fill out a personal data sheet. Do you swear that everything you put on that personal data sheet is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is a very important document because if the Community Supervision Department needs to get a hold of you, they rely on that. And you definitely want to know if they're trying to get a hold of you, okay? So, okay. Is there anything further from the defense?
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor.
Anything further from the state?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay. I do want to say, I'm going to ask you to join Mr. Corey Richardson in a breakout room with your attorney, but we are still coming back from COVID. Our communication has been very much damaged by this pandemic. So if you are trying to contact your supervising officer in the future, you call and the mailbox is full, send a text message or an email, okay? You want to be sure that you have documentation that you are complying with everything, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you, ma'am. So
Thank
at this
you.
time, this hearing is adjourned and you will be getting a prompt in a moment to join breakout room such and such. And Mr. Roman, if you'll please join her also, Mr. Richardson will be joining you all shortly.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Wentz, you've been waiting for a while, sir. And let me see. Oh, where's Mr. Wentz? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah.
I see too many videos and it's hard. Let me just take Mr. Beck's announcement before we start this. Mr. Beck, good morning. You're muted. You know that, right?
Good morning,
Okay.
Judge.
Good morning.
Judge, I've been at an in-person hearing. You know, that's really difficult.
Yeah, I know.
Judge, I'm not sure. I need to speak with Brett.
Well, we do have two prosecutors today. We have Miss, I think Sanchez, it's for her first day here. But she's got lots of experience and I know she's going to be very good at this.
Is Brett
So
not
you
available?
hear, on Luis Medina Vaca?
Yes, ma'am. I'm right here.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Medina Vaca. I'm going to mark you present, sir. So do you want to confirm, Mr. Beck, is that what you said?
Right, I spoke with Brett before, I believe.
Yeah.
What do y'all have this case set for today?
Except for, it's still pre-trial.
Oh, right, so I just need to confer with Brett.
Well, Mr.
I can.
Mr. Yes, sir.
Well, I can talk once we finish this plea for.
Yeah, let's
Mr.
just do
Wentz.
this one plea. That's the only one left. And then you can go to a breakout room, Mr. Beck, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
I'll
thank
go ahead and
you.
wait in the breakout room.
Yeah, you'll get that, and Mr. Bostis will join you as soon as we're done with this.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, this is cause number 665-397, the state of Texas versus Christian Wentz. Let the record reflect that he has been sworn. So, counsel, please make your announcements.
Brett Bostis for the state.
Carmedia Wall for the defense.
All right, so are you Christian Wentz?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
I am.
You've been charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense as a Class B misdemeanor. The potential range of punishment for this is from 72 hours up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. You see that, Mr. Wentz?
I do.
And you have already reviewed this document with your attorney, is that right?
That is right.
We're going to go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you're waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as those 14 enumerated rights listed in that document?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have an agreement with the state, and I follow it, but then later tonight or tomorrow, you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that, sir?
I do.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Furthermore, if you plead no contest to this charge, I can still find you guilty of this charge. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Mr. Walland, do you say that Wayland or how do you say that last name?
It's pronounced Wallen.
Walland. Okay, so I was sort of right? Okay, Mr. Walland, have you had an opportunity to discuss a charge with Mr. Wentz?
Yes, I have.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
He does.
Has he been able to assist you in his defense?
Yes.
I approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, there is, Your Honor. The agreement is for state will waive the over 0.15 enhancement. We will proceed on this as a DWI first Class B.
Okay.
There will be a $600 fine plus court costs. 180 days probated for 12 months. 48 hours community service. The DWI education class. The victim impact panel. The ATP evaluation. Ignition interlock for half the term. And a $50 Crime Stoppers fee.
Mr. Walland, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, there was one issue about the restitution possibility. If there was any.
That's correct, yeah.
No, okay.
There will be restitution to the city of San Antonio, if any.
Okay. So then, Mr. Walland, that is your understanding of the agreement?
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Wentz, to the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense as a Class B misdemeanor. How do you plead, sir?
Pleading no contest.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you doing this of your own free will, sir?
I am.
I will accept your plea. I will assess a $600 fine plus court costs, 180 days Bear County Jail, but that is probated for 12 months, 48 hours community service, DWI education course, a victim impact panel, the ATP evaluation, and on your vehicle, ignition interlock for 1/2 your term of probation, $50 Crime Stoppers fee, and restitution, if any, to the city of San Antonio.
Perfect.
Is there anything further from defense?
There is none, Your Honor.
Anything further from the state?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Wallen, I have followed your agreement, sir. That means you do not have a right to appeal. You have filled out a personal data sheet. Let me see. And it looks like you've been pretty thorough. Do you swear that everything on this sheet is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. At this time, we're going to adjourn this hearing. I want to wish you the best of luck, Mr. Wentz. The probation department is there to help you if you have any questions at all there. It's always a good question, and they will give you information. Also, because of this pandemic, communication is really has a long way to come back. So when you try to reach your supervising officer and you can't get through, document it by way of a text or an email so that you have something to show. All right, so at this time, I'm going to ask you and Mr. Wallen to go to a breakout room to meet with Mr. Corey Richardson. He's going to give you information on how to proceed and what to expect, okay?
Hey, thank
Best
you,
of luck.
Judge.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
sir. Thank you. All right, at this time, Kelly Green, I think I saw her back, but I don't see her now. Ruben Flores,
Yes, Judge.
how are you today, Mr. Flores?
I'm doing well.
Good. Been a long time since I've seen you.
It has been a bit, Judge.
So who are you here on today?
I have a George Leal, Judge.
Okay.
He had a felony pending in a case in your court, and I worked out the felony, and it's supposed to take your misdemeanor into consideration, but when I was supposed to plea it, I was in trial in Atascosa County. So they recalled it for this Thursday.
Okay.
I was hoping that we could recall it maybe next week so that I could take care of everything.
Yes, absolutely. So we'll just recall this. Although, I mean, if you think that it's going to be TIC, you can just send that information to our prosecutors. And
I really want to do it, Judge. If you want me to get a date, I will. If you want to wait till Thursday and I just give you the information to the prosecutor, I'll do that as well.
Yeah. So is that this coming Thursday?
Yes, on the 4th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just I'll go ahead and put it on our docket just so it doesn't fall through the cracks. All right. But if you just convey the information to the state, I think it'll take care of it. So
Okay, I'll do that, Judge.
And Mr. Leal will not have to be here for that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
All
Judge.
right. Thank you. You take care. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Ernest Canales, could you tell me who your attorney is, sir? You're muted.
I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, Mr.
Here.
Canales. Thank you.
I tried to get a hold of several attorneys. They told me to wait till the 1st and see what happens, and then call them back.
Okay, sir. So you do not have an attorney at this time?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm glad that you are here to tell me that. I can give you time to hire an attorney, and you can come back January 20th. Or if you feel that you could qualify for a court-appointed attorney, we can go ahead and take care of that interview, whatever you want to do.
All right. I'll see what I can do with my own attorney. See what I can do.
Okay. So you
but
already,
how does it work when you get? I've never been in a situation before in my life. Never been in trouble. I don't know how it works for the your attorney or court-appointed.
well,
I mean,
actually, did you already pay somebody to represent you?
No. I was trying to call several attorneys, and they all tell me the same thing. Wait till the 1st, and then see what they tell you. It'll give you more time to hire an attorney, because I've been living in my car since the day I got out of jail, the day after.
All right. Well, the earliest reset I can give you, do we have a file on this case? The earliest reset I can give you, morning, with you a second. The earliest date reset I can give you is January 20. So that gives you more than a month to try to get somebody. But if you find that it's very difficult for you, you might qualify for a court appointed. And if you, that's always an option. If you don't qualify, then you don't qualify and you have to hire an attorney. But whatever you want to do.
Is there any reason why I wouldn't qualify? I've never done this before.
Well, you're telling me that you're living out of your car. That sounds like you would qualify.
Oh, okay, I understand now. Okay. All right. Well, there are friends and people that live out of state, and family that live out of state, that are willing to help me with an attorney. I just that went in stone, and you know, okay. This January 20th.
Yeah. So do you want time to hire an attorney, or do you want to be interviewed to see if you qualify for a court appointed attorney?
All right. If I qualify for an attorney, do I still have to take it, or can I still wait? I mean, if I talk to him and see what he tells me. I just don't know.
You can always hire your own attorney. It's just
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and see if I qualify, and then I'll tell him yeah, sure, or no, I'll get my own.
Right, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
So at this time, I'm going to ask you to wait for a prompt. It'll say join breakout room such and such. Join that, and Ms. Castillo, our court coordinator, will talk to you and give you information and get the necessary information from you, okay? At this same time, okay, Aleda, he's reset to January 20, okay?
Okay, thank you.
How are you? So, Mr. Vaca, Mr. Beck is conferring with the state. Do you want to wait until he finishes, or would you like for me to excuse you so you can go on? It's after lunch, pretty much. Whatever you want to do.
If I can be excused, that'll be perfect.
All right, Mr. Vaca, let me give you, I'm going to give you a reset date so that you will know, but stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me see. Let me find the cause number here. Thank you. So I'm going to reset this for January 20. Okay, Mr. Rocca? Write
Thank you,
that
ma'am.
down, because that's when you'll need to be in court without fail, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And stay in touch with your lawyer, and I will tell him that I have excused you at this time, and you're free to go on to work or other important matters in your life, okay?
Thank you so much. You have a good day.
Thank you, sir. You too. Bye-bye. Okay, do I have anybody else waiting? Sorry?
Kelly Green, I think he's conferring in his.
Oh, she is conferring? Okay, good.
Her client is on as well. Guillermo Gomez, Gametz.
Guillermo Gomez, can you please start your video so I can see you? Okay. You're muted still. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Okay.
Okay, so your attorney is talking with the state about your case, but I can excuse you at this time and you just catch up with your attorney later on. Okay, so you can be excused and go on to work or anything else that you need to take care of, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
All right, sure. Thank you very much. You have a great day. Take care. Okay. Oh, that's, okay. Excused at 12:23. Okay. I'm going to take a short recess here. I will still be here, but I'm going to mute myself.
Ms. Castillo?
Yes.
Oh, Maria should have given you my cell. Would you mind calling me real quickly? Do you have it?
I don't have it, but you can chat it.
Okay,
As soon as
yeah,
I-
I'll do that. Alrighty.
Judge, I think my client has hooked up. This is Abe Garza. I just need to see him in a breakout room.
Did you see your client in the breakout room?
I need to see him.
Okay, is that Mr., I hope I didn't excuse him. We can invite him again.
Dietrich,
Dietrich, I didn't remember seeing him, to tell you the truth.
let me call him again, see if he hooked up.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Judge, may I announce?
Okay, Mr. Beck?
Yes, Judge. Luis Medina, he's already been excused. That's Luis Gustavo Medina Vaca.
Yes,
And-
yes, I excused him about, well, right when you went in to confer.
Yeah, that works out perfect. I've worked out that case with Brett.
Okay. But if you, did you get the, did you send him an email so you could get the plea paperwork started? Oh, your
Yes,
brain
Judge.
froze.
Yes, Judge. He and I talked. I got his client's email, and I'm working on sending out the paperwork. So they'll reset it with a LATA for a day that's convenient for them.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because Mr. Beck is frozen. All right. So, Mr. Beck, you're excused, and just let us know as soon as you have that plea paperwork ready. We will hear that plea, okay? All right. Thank you. Mr. Garza, did you have any luck getting a hold of Mr. Vaca? I mean, Mr. Martinez, Carlos Martinez. I'm looking at the wrong one. Mr. Dietrich. Okay. You are muted, Mr. Garza.
He might still be on the phone with his client right now.
Is that what it is? Okay. It's
think
always
so.
hard to tell because it looks like they're talking, but they're not talking to me.
Yeah, I think he's on the phone with him right now.
Okay.
Judge,
Okay. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Did you get a hold of your client?
I did, and he's not able to hook up right now. He's having trouble with his phone. Can we
Okay.
reset this for a plea?
Yes, sir. Okay. So did you send your email to Mr. Bosis to get that plea started?
Yes, yes, all
Okay.
the paperwork's done and it should be getting to him.
Oh,
He just-
okay.
He's just having a hard time trying to get on Zoom.
Okay, let me see. Let's reset this then. Tomorrow is Tuesday. You want to come in tomorrow?
Judge, I have to be in Del Rio on a federal matter tomorrow.
Okay, well,
We
then
have
that's not gonna work.
Thursday open, Your Honor.
How about Thursday, Mr. Garza? Does that
Thursday's
work?
good.
Okay, let's do that. You come back Thursday and come back about 11:30.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you.
That
Judge.
way you don't have to wait through the whole docket unless you are on the docket for something
Well,
else.
I came in late because I had 50,000 other courts.
Everybody's in the same boat, right? So I understand.
Yeah, I had a couple of district court matters, which I had to go to first.
Yeah, everybody's really working hard right now. So, okay, so then we'll see you Thursday. I guess, is that the 4th? I think that is the 4th, right?
Just wait, I'll talk.
I'm going to put here at 11:30, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Take care, Mr. Garza. Good to
Thank
see
you.
you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Mr. Beck?
Judge, did you call my name?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I had excused your client, Mr. Vaca. Did you need him back?
No, Judge. What we need to do is, we're gonna be working on the plea papers.
Okay.
So maybe, I don't know if we can set it for Friday.
Yeah, how about Thursday, November 4? Will that work for you?
No.
No? Well, I think this coming Friday is one of our catch-up days. We are also working real hard with you guys, and so
Let me look at my schedule again for Thursday, Judge.
Okay, all right. I mean, if you have the paperwork done, we'd just be glad to, So when you come back like at 11:30 though.
We'll try Thursday and see what happens, Judge.
Okay,
Is that gonna be okay with Brent? We'll try Thursday. We'll try for Thursday.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Or Brett.
okay.
Brett.
November 4th at 11:30.
Okay. We'll see how that works out.
Okay, we'll try that.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Beck.
Thank
You have a great day. Take care. Okay. I think. We have another plea? I did 4. I think I did. Oh, yeah, here it is. You're right. But this is on Hernandez, but this is Albert Uresti and he's not here. Yeah, that's the 4th one, but he didn't come in yet. That's what? All right, so. Okay, so who did we have not show up? Let me see. Who is it? Yeah. I guess that was that? Yes, that was an arraignment. So. So what happened with Lisa Voigt? Let me see. Okay, great. I'll just put it here.
Do you have any files from last week? 27. These are it. Yes.
So we have at 1:30, we have a motion for speedy trial. So I think we're going to, I think we should get our lunch now.
Okay.
Because we have to be back at 1:30.
Judge, I just had a quick question. I didn't want to discuss the case, obviously, without defense here, but I was just wondering, the Robert Hiller case